I was in touch with almost everyone, lots of calls going on. I was trying to connect with the speakers, some I could, some I couldn't. And in my plan, like, I had, okay, I'll meet him, but I wasn't finding one slot where I can meet Gary before I reach here. And the same evening I called Ankush. I said, Ankush, I'll be meeting you. And but somehow, I've been so busy, my kids, although beside me, have been missing me. So my younger one said that we are here in Mumbai and I'm feeling bored alone. I want you to be with me. And at that moment I decided that maybe I spoke with Ankush and I said, Ankush, can I meet you tomorrow? He agreed. And then Gary, I hadn't even connected with, so I knew that it would be the next day. We just bought something for him to eat and we just found a place to sit, not even 2 minutes. And Gary is walking there in front of me. I gave him a surprise which he will definitely talk about. But that's what has been happening with him, with all of us, but being more of who we are and being more through a choice. And I chose to be love, and that's creating the ripples. And I'm receiving this love from all of you. Now this whole day, I know we'll be waiting for Steve to talk at the end, and so many talks and speakers. But before even we do that, I'll tell you, I give permission to Steve Hardison to be here, to choose to do whatever he wants to do at any point of time. And even I would want actually for him to come here right now and help us see what's going to come.
I'm going to create a metaphor here. You've all seen the book. The back of the book has some questions, and the front of the book has some questions. And that's all I did with the book. I actually had a meditation with put on the back and the front. So he's just turned this into that right now, except it's literally I'm going to be the front, I'm going to be the back. I'm going to speak at the front, I'm going to speak at the back, just like the book. So the thing I'd like to do, first thing I would like to do is thank you for being here. Whatever you did to get here. When you came across the street, where's Desiree? Will you stand up? She 46 hours to get there from Bolivia. And she tapped on my hotel room door about 10:30. And we had a little visit last night. It was a great, great honor to be with you. So whether you came from across the street or you came from Bolivia, thank you for what you did to get here. Organizing babysitters, getting ex-spouse, getting your mother to do something, your father to do something. Thanks for doing it. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to prepare you so that anyone who speaks, you get to hear them. You get to hear whoever speaks, because there's going to be some great speakers, but you're the one who makes them great or not. By how you listen to them, what you think about them. There's a book. If I tip over, I'm going to go low and sleep. I'm going to drink and I don't drink, but it may look like that. There's a book called Cyber Iconics. I'm going to give you just a short little thing about it. So as you listen to these speakers, including me, because as you hear me, you'll start adjusting a bit. Like, hey, just listen to that guy. Forget that he's old and from America or whatever. Like, just be with me. Cyber Iconics is this idea. We see what we're looking for. We see what we're looking for. So here's the short version of it. Picture a big bowl of jelly beans right there. 500,000 jelly beans, red, yellow, green, and blue, in the middle of the room, in a big bowl. And nobody's in the room. And there's a room at that end, here, and over here. And in each of these rooms, these 4 rooms, 2 people are in this room, 2 people are in that room, 2 people are in that room, and 2 people are back there. And 4 of the people work with us on this experiment. So over in this room, there's a guy saying, hey, when you go in there, you're just going to see a ton of red jelly beans. And if you went over to that room, say, hey, when you go in there, you're going to see a bunch of green jelly beans. The person in that room says, hey, when you go in there, you're going to see a bunch of, which one did it? Blue jelly beans. And you go to that room, hey, when you go in there, you're going to see a bunch of red jelly beans. And they talk about that, tell them what they're going to see. Then they walk into the room one at a time. And this one's, guess what color jelly beans were in there? Whatever color I said they were talking about, I can't remember. Whatever color was here. Let's call it red. Because they're red jelly beans. This thing's full of red jelly beans. This one goes in independently. And by the way, there's 500,000 jelly beans in that thing. Goes in and says, yeah, that thing's just full of green jelly beans. Same thing, red and yellow. Cyber Iconics, we see what we're looking for. There were exactly the same amount of beans in that. 1/4 red, yellow, green, and blue. And they saw what they were looking for. That's not my idea, that's research. Cyber Iconics. I want you to see that you're going to see what you're looking for today. And watch this. It doesn't matter what you look at. It's what you see when you look at it. It doesn't matter what you look at. It matters what you see when you look at it. You get to see it. What do you want to look at? You get to look at it. What do you want to think on that? That's the power you have sitting there. So, sometimes people think that I'm a pretty good listener. And they say, man, how are you doing that? And I say, I have 7 pair of eyes. No wonder you can listen. I have 7 pair of eyes. Listening's with the ear, so listen to me while I'm telling you the story. I listen with these. I listen with these. I listen with this. I listen with this. I listen with my body. I listen with my soul. So most people are listening with ears, and I've got 7 sets of ears, eyes, hearts, souls, mind. I invite you, when you listen today, to listen with more than just your ears. Turn everything you have into a way to hear. Everything you have in a way to hear. And then look for this. Look for the good. Look for the goodness. Look for the gold. Look for the gold. Look for the goldness. The state of goldness, happy, the state of happy. And look for godliness in every speaker that speaks. Because if you look for that, you'll find it. And I get crazy with questions, so I'm going to go up there and read some to ask you to listen to these questions so it assists you when you're listening to the next person who takes this mic, no matter who it is. There's a couple questions, and then I'll turn the time back over to whoever I'm supposed to. And Brunja, thank you for honoring me and allowing me to do this, because I've told most of the people that are speaking are people I've worked with, and I told them all they better come here ready to pump themselves up or try to find a client, because I will pull them off the stage personally. And I'll argue them. Who would I need to be to remain? Who would I need to be to remain humble and teachable all day? Who would I need to be to see the divinity in everyone and everything? Anyway, that says anything that speaks according to a person.
Hello.
Who would I need to be to see the divinity or hear the divinity in that person?
లేదన్నా నేను ముంబైలో
What I need to be to realize that this entire event is a gift and blessing to me personally. I want to alter this day. Know that everything that you see here is for you. Who would I need to be to look for and hear the gold, the goodness, and the godliness in everyone? Who would I need to be to reduce my criticism and negative judgments of myself and others for the next 5 minutes, 12 times in an hour, for 8 or 10 hours today? Who would I need to be to have an epiphany, revelation, or insight about my own expansive beingness multiple times today? Who would I need to be to have so many breakthroughs in my own life? Who would you need to be? Who would I need to be to listen to every person as if they were a teacher sent from the God of your understanding to bless you this day and for years to come? Who would I need to be to realize my personal magnificence at a whole new level? Who would I need to be to totally love myself for who I am and for who I am not? Who would I need to be to have an awareness that my life is a gift to others and to me? Really? That you actually get that? Who am I being as a listener? Who am I being as a participant? Who am I being as a human being? Who would I need to be to forgive myself of my own judgments? Who would I need to be to see the possibility of self-love as the ultimate spirituality? Who would I need to be to view each participant as a valued family member? Who would I need to be at peace with who I am? Who would I need to be to know my life makes a difference, a huge difference? Who would I need to be fully in love with myself and my life? Who would I need to be to have this day be a miracle? Who would I need to be to know that I am at the miracle meeting in Mumbai? Who would I need to be to know that I am the miracle in Mumbai? It's you in the chair, sitting where you're at. It's not somebody else. Who would I need to be to know that? I ask you to ponder these things and think about them. Whoever next speaks, see them as an angel, a teacher from the God of your understanding. Open your mind and your heart to whoever speaks.